Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm walking through the Warsaw Rising Museum. This will be the extended edition. Hope you enjoy. There's a lot more people than I thought there would be, but I gotta get in the line here for the tickets and then just wait in the long line to be entered into the museum. Now, hopefully it's not too long of a wait, especially standing in the sun. It is pretty hot. But there's the start of the line. And there's the entrance. So it's 30 zlota, which is about $10 Canadian or so. Here's a memorial wall that they have with all the names of the people that died fighting. It's a pretty long list, that's for sure. Well, it's been about 40 minutes or so. At least I'm in the shade now. Alright, got myself my audio guide now that I'm in here. So I'm just going to wander around and check out the exhibits. Alright, we're in the front lobby area. A lot of people here for sure.
So it's the little insurgents room. They hold classes, or little seminars for children, sort of like a babysitting service. It's educational, tons of models, map.
These are some ruins of the old palace that was here. This is sort of the first room that you'll come into. We'll walk around. So they got these viewing ports with photos in them. So why don't you take a look into one right now. Here's a map of the occupied Poland territory, broken down between the Soviets and the Nazis. So this is a wall that they have that spans all 3 floors. It's got all the memorial dates. They got all sorts of random artifacts and different items that would have been used during the World War. And during their fight, most of this is captured. Got this little viewing port here that lets you look at some of the old footage of some of the soldiers bringing people out of the ghetto, people that were killed, mostly Jewish faith believers. But yeah, it's quite grim. So this is a breakdown of the resistance, the militants versus the civilians. And over here we've got the Wall of Terror. This is where they posted death notices. All throughout the museum you're going to find these pieces of paper. They've got calendar dates with information of what was happening during those specific dates. We've got a little pillbox bunker here. Lots of stuff. Alright, so let's take a quick look inside the pillbox here. We've also got this print shop. It's hidden underneath a set of stairs. Lots of all the old printing equipment. They knew that the printed word was quite a good tool to fight against the oppression. Got some old bikes here. This is what they would have been using as letter couriers. We've got a map showing the resistance and where they were fighting in. Anyways, we're gonna make our way up to the next set of the exhibit. Got some old uniforms. It's room's got a lot of the old weapons that they would have procured, either off the Germans or stuff that they made themselves. Take a quick walk through. I'll show you most of the weapons they've got displayed here. Again, they got some more holes in the wall showing some of the old footage. So this section here is more about like the civilian life. So they've got some of the stuff that people would have kept as, tools either for the household or, the grain and whatnot that was so vital for keeping them nourished. Here they're showing some of the hospital supplies. This is some of the stuff that they found off of a downed ship. Got some guns, you got the motor. Yeah, interesting. Alright, so I just finished watching the video. I'm going to be heading through a part of what they call like a mock sewer. So you could feel like you're walking through the sewers like the couriers would. So this is the next section. Got this little red room here. And then you'll be able to go over to the cafe. So let's just take a quick look inside the cafe here. And there we go. Yeah, it's pretty nice. If you want to take a break, little refreshments, I'm going to continue. There's one of the soldiers' outfits, strapped up with a bunch of weapons over here. Very weapon focused, so hey, I'm not going to complain. I love to see all these old wartime weapons. This is some of the radio equipment that they used to communicate back and forth with the resistance. And we've got a room over here where they show some of the hiding places. We'll make sort of a game of it. We'll highlight and light up some of the areas around this room, and these are the spots that hide notes. Here we are at some of the courier information, so showing how the postal services still worked to deliver messages and whatnot. Even got some old postage stamps and a child's uniform. Here they show a picture of one of the buildings getting blown up, and then they've got some shells over here of the bombs that would have been used. This is kind of interesting. It's like a rail cart. It's got all different sorts of pieces that were kept from the war, whether it was once people were liberated or maybe they dug them up as artifacts. There's a display dedicated to the women in the resistance. Got this whole other section here that sort of takes you to the other half of the museum. It's all different items that they've either found when they're excavating, or it was into things that people kept with them post-war. So we'll just take a quick walk through, check them out, make our way to the next section. Here we've got some like children's toys, packs of cigarettes, binoculars. What we got over here? Cameras. So yeah, this is some of the old media stuff that they would have used. And yeah, we'll take a walk back over to the other section and then make our way down to the bottom floor. Over here we've got some more weapons. Thought that was cool. It was pretty lucky. Some faith-based items. pens, all different sorts of things. This is a replica. They did use some real parts, but it's a replica of the bombers that were used. So the parts that were used on the replica above are from a wreckage, and here's some of the stuff that they found within that wreckage. This is kind of cool. So they analyze your face using AI, and then they find photos of people that might have matched, and so they try to pair you up as a doppelganger. It's down below, after you pass the theater, it's got sort of a dedicated area that's more around the sewers and how people were traveling throughout the sewers. So we'll just take a quick walk through and check everything out here and make our way up to go watch the movie.
Wybuchł przedwcześnie i zranił 7 ludzi. Natarcie na północ od Reichsstrasse z powodu zaciętego.
Here they've got a sewer, so you can actually crawl through it and see how tight these spaces really were for a lot of these people that had to carry notes or try to escape through these small tunnels. I have the City in Ruin 3D movie, which I've been waiting in line for a bit just to check out, but I'm almost there. Here we are inside the theater. I'll find myself a spot to sit and enjoy the movie. So these are the glasses that you got to use to be able to see it in 3D. This is about the same size line that I was in. Actually, it might be a little bit longer than what I had to wait, but it was worth it. This is the last area. They've got a little chapel. You can walk around. Some people praying here, so I'm gonna head out. Alright, so that's for the most part the Warsaw Rising Museum. Definitely worth checking out. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one.